The Beast in Me, Netflix's new thriller, is pretty thrilling. I like it. So I'm going to start off just saying I do like the show, but there's some, I don't know, it's a little unrealistic and a little like far-fetched at times, but you kind of just got to go with it and then you'll be fine. Claire Danes has somehow, or maybe not somehow, but she has just developed this type of character that she plays these days. I guess post, it might have been before this, but since Homeland, she's kind of been doing these very like neurotic, intense characters that are a little all over the place and very emotional and very torn. And she does a really good job at that. Like the quiver in her lip and just her like frustrated face and her just the sheer fear that she does sometimes. She is really good in the show, as is Matthew Rhys. He was great in The Americans. If you haven't watched The Americans, it's a really good show. Just find out where you can stream it and just binge all of it this holidays because it's a top-notch show. Matthew Rhys is a solid actor. He was in obviously Perry Mason. He was pretty good in that. That was a weird show and I understand why that didn't get picked up. It was also during the whole COVID period, so that was a tricky time to both shoot shows and then continue like years later. It was a mess. That show wasn't really going anywhere, I feel like, but he's really good. I don't know, there's something about it, like if it's that creative choice on his part, but the way he speaks in this one is different, but the performance is good. He is very good at playing a cold fish, just like a psychopath, but a likable psychopath. And that's exactly what he plays as a Niall Jarvis, which is a weird name, Niall Jarvis. Like even just like Niall. I don't want to keep saying Neil or Niles, but it's Niall. Overall, just good show. I'm watching a few different shows, as we all are, I guess, at this point. And this is the one that I keep going to. Kind of wanted to finish it up, wrap it up. So it is keeping me on edge. I'm almost done. So I'm curious to see where this ends. I mean, I think I know where it's going to end, being a limited series and all, but you never know. Some shows end somewhere you do not expect these days. It's not top tier, but it is a very, very solid show. The show creator, Gabe Rotner, has never done a show before. He's worked on shows, including X-Files, one of my all-time favorite shows. But he's done a good job with this. It's definitely unusual and a little far-fetched, like I mentioned in the beginning. There are some things where, like, would people get away with this? I don't know. Definitely does make some twists and turns that you might not expect. One note, and this is a preference, like aesthetic preference, and I don't have any say in that. I think the show is a little too gritty, the way it's shot. It's very contrasty, very grainy. The blacks are just like really, really crushed. And since so much of this takes place in a dark house or at night, it's a little much, I think. I was not the DP of the show, so I don't really have any say in it, but that's just my preference. I think it's like they went a little too far with the gritty, contrasty look, I think, on this one. Overall, a good show. A lot of good supporting cast. The locations are great. The pacing is good. Every time I finish an episode, I wanna just watch another one. So that's good. If you're into like psychological thrillers, this one is pretty good. I would definitely put it down on my list of shows to watch. This is a good show to binge through the holidays if you're looking for something to watch. And if you're watching this years later, it's still a good show. You should probably still watch it, even if it's been out for years and you never actually went and watched it. Netflix does a really good job with shows and movies. They have high production value and they choose pretty good projects. Not always the case with some of these streamers, like Prime, who has chosen some weird shows and the quality maybe not always there, but Netflix always solid. Netflix, I feel like, is kind of like It's up there with HBO in terms of like picking good shows and doing a really good production value. So I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Out of a 5, I say this is like a 4.5. It's a little outlandish at times, and I do think the whole grittiness of the look of the show just bogs it down a little bit. For me personally, that all drags it down to like a 4.5. But yeah, very solid show. If you are into thrillers and you like Claire Danes, this is a good one. Definitely can't miss this one. If you are new here, hit subscribe, comment below, and ring that bell. And I'm going to try and do more of these review things because I like it. I like watching shows, and I want to let you know what I think about these shows. So yeah, stay tuned. And just one note, you might not agree with what I say, which is totally fine. But if I say something, if I don't like a show that you like, or I like a show that you don't like, use that as a reference. So take what I say with a grain of salt, but use that to judge how you think you're going to like the shows that you want to see. And if you want more opinions, random opinions from me, check out this video or this video, because they might be right up your alley in terms of reviews.